being the friend? No. Will you stop being the family if it was a family member? No. Come on, let's be real on the situation here. Honestly, I just get so fucked off sometimes. And I don't know what anybody wants me to say. I really don't. And when they say they've spoke off the app, listen, it doesn't just happen as spoke. There's a lot of raised voices, a lot of high tempers running, because it's not right. And when you do and say things, it does affect everybody else around you. You do get held accountable for what people say. I'm sorry, I'm unfollowing. Who's just said that? Wait a minute. Debbie, that's your God-given right, me baby. You can unfollow me all you want. Listen, and whoever else wants to unfollow me, I can't say no more than I've said to him off a phone call and really gone in at him and told him where he's at. Like, with the situation, I said, you're going to get everybody walking away from you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying my hardest to show him where he's going wrong, and he's fucking up big style. And now I think he knows that. He knows that. Like I say, I'm not fucking condoning one thing he said. I don't agree with one thing he said. I don't. It was low life, it was, and I don't know if you'll be listening. It was not called for. And I just don't know why he's blown out and doing what he's doing, because he's got a lot of people around him that do love him, but he can't go on the way that he's going on and doing the things that he's doing and people to think it's okay, because it's not okay. But again, I think people want me to walk away, and that's not what friends do. You'll argue about things and you have to speak it up. What's this say? You dragged AB for ages on this app. That was a different thing. That was a total different thing. What I dragged him for, and I walked away from that, because anybody that laughs about effing a child, so piss off. That's what I didn't agree with there. I've changed since I've been around him. I haven't changed since I've been around nobody. All there it is, you sit on this app for long enough and people go at you. And yes, we do change when we come on the app, because no, Pearl, you're wrong. Well, Eddie, do you want to jump up in the box and tell me? Because I don't know what people want me to do. Does anybody want to jump up in the box and tell me? Because I don't know what you want me to do. Right. Mods, let people in the boxes, please. Let them come and have the say.
Hello, sexy bum.
Hi, Mike. Chelsea, are you okay?
Don't get yourself down about it. You haven't done nothing, said nothing. You don't have to walk away from anybody. Let them come on the app and put their fucking face on and call down out themselves.
I'm not. I've told him I don't agree with things that's been said. I don't agree with things that's been done. Everybody said I was laughing at the Blaster situation yesterday. I wasn't. Not at all.
I love Blaster, but I'm not going to fall out with Dan, because Blaster fell out with him, you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. I'm not going to fall out with Dan.
It's not up to us what anyone says or does, you know what I mean? So, like, tell them to put their faces on and come on live and call Dan out and go live with them in his box. You know, you don't have to end friendships with anybody.
No, listen, I knew how it was when the whole app turned against me for a word that I used, and everybody walked away. So I knew what.
This is why I'm staunch as well. How many cancellations have I been through? So that's why I won't fall out with Dan, and I'm not going to say anything, because it's nothing to do with me.
Exactly, because you're his friend, I think people hold you accountable for. This is why they go to Donna, to Luke, to everybody. It's
because you have to just say bugger off, and then what they're going to do? What are they going to do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I'm pissed off.
I'll let everyone else have a say. Bye, my darling. Love you. Bye, girl.
Bye.
Well, some people just fucking live and breathe this app, Pearl. At the end of the day, it's not the be-all and end-all. Like, he says stuff and he retaliates. It's always fucking tit for tat, and that's why I don't get involved in any of that shite. I'll sit there and I'll clout chase, of course I will, because that's the point of the app. But I just don't get involved in other people's drama.
Exactly. Hey, Mile up, Mr. Allotment. But listen, at the end of the day, I haven't said or done anything. And I've had my words with Dan, and that's between me and Dan. And again, just because other people's walking away from it, we have got a real life friendship. We speak all day, every day. He knows he's fucked up. And that's his story to
shocked it's
talk about, not
this
mine.
long.
But I'm not walking away, and I think that's what everybody wants me to do, and I'm not.
I think what it is he doesn't know where the line is, so he'll say
No,
something
he's crossed. Listen,
he
he's
gets away
crossed
with
the
it.
line. No,
He
Jay,
gets away
I'm
with
not
it
going
and
to
it'll go
sugarcoat
further and
it.
further until
He's
the
crossed
line
it.
has well and truly been crossed. But
He's
as I
crossed
say,
the
it's
line.
retaliation on both sides.
Yeah, he's crossed the line, and that's for Dan to deal with, not for me. But for people wanting me to walk away, I'm putting myself in the same situation that I was in 2 years since. And let me tell you, it nearly fucked me up good and proper when everybody walked away from me, because that was the biggest hurt for a long, long time when people did do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it to him. Like I say, he knows he's fucked up, he's crossed over the line. That's for Dan to sort out, not for me. But I don't know why people's holding me accountable for, and everybody's saying that I laughed at some. It's not me echoing. Mute. Can everybody that mute and unmute? It's not me echoing.
There's nobody echoing.
Oh, the comments are saying it's echoing.
But I don't know what he said to Blaster Guys. I don't know what's being said. But at the end of the day, like, it's one of them things where Dan is a character. Like, a lot of people on this fucking app, the characters, and they'll say things for shock value. And when they get a shock value, some people go, "Is Jay in the bath?" No, I'm not. But no, some people they'll say for shock value, then some people will back them up and they'll take sides. But this is the thing with the UK drama thing. There's no other country on TikTok has so much toxicity than the fucking UK. I don't know why we do it.
Yeah. I don't know what people want me to do. Like I say, I'll come on here, and I'm just saying I'm not 1,000,000%. I'm not walking away from Dan. We've got a real life friendship. He knows he's fucked up. He knows he's crossed the line, and that's for Dan to sort out with other people, not for me. But what I've come on for, in Blaster's comments, they were all saying I was laughing at the situation on everything out in this world that I love. I was not. I was laughing. He'd even fucked Purple Aki. And do you know, I was sat watching him on my fake account, which everybody's saying, my fake account. And I was laughing at him, and I got in, and that was just what I just needed at this time, just that little laugh. And I couldn't talk to him for laughing, but it wasn't about that. And then if something else was said, like Blasters just pointed out, because I was laughing, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. But 1,000,000% I was not laughing at the situation. I was laughing that he'd fucked Purple Aki off, and I couldn't understand what he'd done to fuck him off. That was what it was. So
Well, these people are, because I honestly live in a bubble on this app. I just stay in my lane, do my thing. But as I say, I've got like friends with like you was on the app. I was only coming into the app there because I haven't seen you online for a while, so I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. Like I was coming to see if you were all right because I hadn't seen you online for a while. That
I'm
was all.
all right, baby. I'll be off.
came on.
Like I say, I've only come on now just to think, but I'll be off for a little bit yet. Just things is going on. I'll ring you later. Things
No,
going
that's fine.
on.
The offer for lunch is always there, my lovely. If you need someone to get out and just not chat about the fucking app.
But
Right, I'm going to drop down anyway, my love.
hey, thanks, my Jay. See
speak
you in a
soon.
bit, my baby. Bye. It was just, I'll tell the truth, I was pissed off. I thought, why the fuck am I getting the blame for this again? It was in the live. He was laughing at the Purple Aki thing. I know I was, but the app's twisting it, and people have never seen that. I'll think, oh my God, how can she laugh about things that were said? Listen, that's not me. I don't fucking rock and roll that way, right? Because there was a lot of bad things that was said. And like I say, that's for Dan to come on and speak about it, not me. But I don't know what people want me to do. I really don't. Do you know? I don't know. I really don't know.
Hi, Pearl. Are you all right, Bob?
Hi, me baby. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
That's good. We've missed you.
I know. It'll be a few
I've
weeks.
just come on, but at the end of the day, you've had your words with Dan, and that's the end of it. Whatever anybody else feels you should
Lou.
do. That's
Oh,
their
Lou.
tough luck. You've got to do what you want to do, what you feel is best for you. That against what he's done, you know, they're disgusted, but they're not that disgusted
Lou,
that
stop
they
now.
can keep talking about it. And the trouble is, everybody's talking about it, and it's going to be like Chinese whispers, and it's going to be made to be out worse and worse than what it actually was.
Can
You
I
know,
say
then-
something, please?
Yeah, of course.
You're saying you know how bad you felt when everyone walked away from you and what you done was wrong and so on and so on. Now see the person or whoever Dan is putting down. How do you think they feel? Do you think they feel the same?
I
They feel
agree.
hurt. They feel disgusted about what Dan is doing to them. And Dan has said that he's quite happy for someone to unalive themselves for him to carry on doing that.
And if I sat up here once and condoned
Yeah,
what he
because
said
that person told
and said,
Dan
I
to
agree,
But
One
he
minute,
keeps
Mama.
doing it. He does it.
Have
How many
I
times are you
said-
going to stand with someone? You want to surround
Can I-
yourself in
Can I
happy
just say
environment.
something? Coyote,
Okay.
I'm not being ignorant or anything. Let me answer to what you've just asked us. Right. Firstly, right, I cannot help what comes out of Dan's mouth. Do I speak to Dan off the app about it? Yes, I do. And please believe me, it's more than a few little words, right? But why is everybody holding me accountable for what Dan said, what Dan's done? Wants me to walk away from Dan because of what he's doing. He knows he's fucked up. He knows he's crossed the line. And I can't help what he says. Just like
take a
nobody
breather.
can help what I say.
Take a breather, Milo.
He's not
Just
my child.
wait there, guys.
He's
Just wait there a
my
second,
friend.
because it's not just Dan that said it. Other creators, I'm not going to mention names, but other creators have said this to Dan as well. So where's the fucking selective outrage? It all needs to stop as a whole. They all need to stop saying horrible things to each other.
They'll never will, though, Jay. They never will, because drama makes money on this app, right? And morals go along with it. It doesn't matter. Like Pearl's saying, she speaks to Dan and stuff like that, right? What Coyote's just said was, when you're going to stand with them, it doesn't matter who you speak
I'm
to.
not
and
walking
who
away from him. I
No,
can talk
exactly,
to him.
Pearl. You don't have to, because it doesn't matter who you are friends with or who you are not. You can decide who you speak to on this app.
You
do not have
can't
to have
be held
people.
accountable. You can't be held accountable for somebody else's
I was just getting
actions.
to that, Jay.
Yeah.
You do not. You literally can speak to whoever you want. People that follow me don't like people that I speak to,
Yeah.
but that's their opinion and they're entitled to do it. But it doesn't mean if someone turns around and does something that I'm accountable for that because I speak to them.
As I was saying, the thing is, as you can see, you're upset, you're disgusted with what he said. Now, I surround myself with people with my environment that is pleasant, not with that kind of environment, because I don't want to feel down. I don't want to feel unhappy because
but
of what
you must
someone
know
is
something,
saying or
Coyote,
doing.
because you sat in
I
here.
I'm
can't
sorry,
be
but you're
around
in
that
this
stuff.
I'm
To
sorry,
me,
but you're in this
myself, I
live.
need to be around that kind of environment that makes me happy.
But you're in this
So then,
live,
if
so
you
why
need to be
don't
in
you
that kind of
know?
environment, I don't understand how you're in the
about it?
live. Is this live not triggering for you then? Because it's not a very positive live at the moment, so I don't understand why you're in the live if you're saying you need to stay around positivity.
You've just
This is what
involved
I
yourself
felt
in this
from the
by
start.
coming up and having this
I've come
opinion.
in to have a comment. Am I not allowed to come in to have a comment?
Of
but
course,
you
you can have a
can
comment
turn
as
it
Pearl's
around.
live, as I say, but you've got a lot of opinions and you know a lot about it to be saying that you don't involve
I
yourself around the
don't know a
negativity.
lot
That's what I'm
about
saying.
it. I don't. I've come in to see that the other person that is getting put down is getting low, is feeling disgusted about themselves. They're feeling hurt. So for someone to say they're hurt for what he is seeing, but that other person is hurt as well.
But
you need to
Coyote,
think on the
that's
other
nothing
side
to
of
do with
people.
Pearl.
Not think about yourself all the time. Think
That's
about what
nothing
it's
to
doing to
do with
someone
Pearl,
else.
though, is it? That's nothing to do with Pearl.
Think
You're in
about
Pearl's
what it's
live,
doing
not
to
Dan's.
someone else.
No one
You're
should be
in
putting
Pearl's
anyone
live, not
down on this
Dan's.
app. No one at all should be putting people down on the app.
No, they shouldn't.
And that's exactly what we're saying.
And
We don't
everyone
agree.
condones it though. But every time I hear someone say something, all I hear is
Coyote.
but.
When once have I
It's
said,
good, but.
Coyote,
Every time he
when
does
have I
something,
said
but.
I condone anything or I agree?
And then you use but.
What?
and then you use the word but.
Yeah, but Coyote Ugly,
If you have to use the word but after
Are you
a
for
sorry,
real?
you're not
Can I
sorry.
please say
Coyote,
something?
you're in the wrong live here. You're in the wrong live. You've come to someone who's absolutely innocent in all this, trying to shout her down and tell her who she is, and then say that you don't get involved in the drama. You're
I
involving
didn't
yourself
say.
right now.
You listen to anything I said.
All of it,
I did
all
not
the rubbish
say
speaking.
I don't
Yeah.
get involved in any drama, which I don't get involved in any
You're in
drama.
it now.
I
You're
have
in it
not
now.
come
You've
in
just
to put
involved
someone
yourself.
down. I have come in to give my opinion and
And
say
you've
that
done
she feels
that
down,
over and
the
over
other
and
person
over,
feels
and now you
down.
can leave.
So think about the other person, not yourself. So I'm not in here to put one person down. I'm saying think about the other person that is getting put down.
But you need to go and say
So
that in
what
Dan's
can
live,
I
not this
say?
one.
I've tried getting in Dan's life, but Dan, as usual, Dan doesn't want anyone in his life.
We'll say that
That's a
to
lie, 'cause
Dan
I've been
when
in Dan's
people
box.
put Dan
Oh,
down
well,
and
I
tell
haven't.
Dan to go and unalive himself.
Well, I've come in, I've gave my opinion. At the end of the day, you don't like my opinion? Fine. Cheerio.
Bye. Dan, Dory, you're on the way out.
No one should be
Don't worry
telling
about it, honey.
anyone.
It
No
won't.
one should be telling anyone on this app to unalive themselves or do anything disrespectful to themselves. It's a fucking app.
It's
At the end of the day,
disgusting.
you should be nice to people. Do nice things. And if you don't get on with someone or a live's triggering you, scroll out of it and scroll past it. It's that simple. I don't get why people are so triggered on this app when you say something in your live. Pearl is now the co-host of this live. If I don't like what Pearl says, I will scroll out and I'll scroll past and I'm not triggered by it. Leave it to it. Do you know what I mean? No disrespect, Pearl. That's what I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
But it's your live, right? You can say what the fuck you want on here. And if someone doesn't like it, they can scroll past. It's that simple.
Can I say something, please? Because I've
Yeah.
been trying to talk. Pearl,
Yeah.
I just wanted to check in to see if that you're okay, because everyone seems to be coming in and putting the bullet on your head. You're not his puppet master, and you can't control what comes out of somebody's mouth, and nobody can tell you who you can sit with and who you can be friends with. So don't worry about everybody else and what everybody else thinks, because they're not you. They're not living your life. So don't worry about everybody else. Worry about you. You sound like a really broken lady at the moment, and I'm worried about you, Pearl.
Right,
And,
can I just jump in quickly? I've only got a minute. I weren't meant to be coming on the app, but it's been shared. That Coyote woman's never, ever come in my life. Now, listen, I don't agree with. Now I've calmed down and you know on the phone what I said to you before about it all. Now,
Yeah.
if you're going to pull anything up about my life, what I did, Canadian Ange pulled up my recording yesterday, which all my community was asking to be taken down where I'd had enough yesterday in a fucking flipped out. Right? They got me in a vulnerable position. Canadian Ange had fucking dissected every little amount of that fucking video and told me going on the live myself first. So where's the outrage for that? 4 weeks I've been trolled for now. 4 weeks. How many times do they think that they can carry on with this? From multiple different communities. Do I agree with what I said? No. Do I condone what I've said? No. Why did I say it? Because someone said it to me first. Go and watch the videos back and you'll see it there. Right there it is. So if you're going to hold me accountable or fucking old Pearl accountable, go and hold Ricochet or Summer accountable. But whatever I do, whoever I argue with, has got fuck all to do with Pearl, got fuck all to do with Cockfield, fuck all to do with Donna, fuck all to do with anyone else. If you want to say something, come and say it to me, because that woman has never once tried to get in my box. Never.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen her in there, and I come in your box I come in your lives every morning.
That's what I
So,
said, Dan. They come for you first. Some of these people on this app, honestly, they all need to go and have a cow-long cleanse because they're all full of shit.
I said yesterday on there, as you all know, as you all saw, I'd had enough. And in my own words, I said, I'd had that much yesterday. I didn't want to be here anymore because I was sick of it. Every day with him, every single day. Good, go and do it. Go on, go and do it. That was her words. Go and pull the video up, whatever that woman was called, Coyote Ugly or whatever she was called. Go and pull that video up. Go and pull mine up. Look at the timestamps, and then come back to me with your opinion on how the other party felt. Because I didn't feel good when I heard it. Hence why I attacked.
Even told Bright Kate, make sure she told you now when you take your last breath.
Go and have a look at the thingy. Go and have a look at that video on Gogglebox. I think it's Gogglebox FYP. Go and have a look at that and look at some of the comments on there all laughing at it. Last night could have broke me, but unfortunately for them, I'm a lot stronger than they'll ever be.
I just, but that's all I don't know. I think everybody wants me to walk away from you. Have I once laughed at anything
No, Jan.
on
You've not even been
it?
on. See, look at the things there. Big ups to you, Pity Pat for Dan. There we go again. There we go again. These lot in the comments are just as fucking bad. And then sit there wanting to hold everyone accountable. Do I agree with what I've said? No. Should I have said it? Absolutely not. Why did I say it? Because they said it to me first. Like I say, fight fire with fire. And now everyone's upset when the energy's been returned. So
But
there we have it.
This was
Dan's
off the
gonna,
app for a second, right? If this wasn't on TikTok, and me and Dan had a falling out, and imagine me going to Pearl and saying, "Well, it's me or him." You would never do it. So why is it got to be done online? And so you've got to cut him off. It's between, see, just for example, it was between me and Dan that we had the argument. Why the fuck could Pearl ever be involved? Why couldn't Pearl not be friends with Dan? Because I'm not friends with
Exactly.
Dan.
But then look
There's
at other
Dan.
creators. Look at the other creators that do videos, right? And
Yeah.
then they say, don't try and hold me accountable for other people. But then when the shoe's on the other foot, it's nothing to do with you. Yeah, we're friends. I'm my own person, same way as that you're your own person.
So hold
There's not
on a
many
minute.
people on this app that actually taking accountability. You've just turned around, Dan, and said, I shouldn't have said it. Did I say it? Yeah, shouldn't have said it. You know what I mean? You just took accountability of it.
With my mental health, when my red mist comes down, I don't say anything. And once I've calmed down, I'm the first one to take accountability and say, what the fuck have I just said that for?
Hiya. Can I say something? Sorry about this. I love Pearl to bits. I love you too, Dan, to bits. And I love EQ to bits. And I think it's really bad that everybody's getting affected, even the mods, you know, because like if we go to different boxes, not boxes, I mean, if we say our opinion, we get blocked, you know, and I think that's really bad because we all love you to bits. And I think it's really sad to see everybody dragged in for nothing, you know what I
I
mean?
don't
Because
think
people have their
nobody-
opinions.
Just because you've gone into somebody else's box or just because you've gone into somebody else's life, you shouldn't be blocking that person. By the end
Yeah,
of the
they
day,
do.
people can't control, but they do, yeah, and I agree with you, Sally, they do control, people do control, oh, you've gone into her box, I'm not going to talk to you. We're adults. It's like I'm saying to Pearl, people can't turn around and say who Pearl can sit with and who she can't be friends with.
Yeah.
You're adults.
You know, and it's about time some people grew up. I'm not being funny, you know. I mean, poor Pearl, she just got picked on for nothing just because she had a laugh yesterday, and it wasn't
it
that
wasn't about
person.
that, Dan.
It was
When
like she kept on saying purple. I didn't see it because I seen it on For You page this morning. She kept on saying purple or something, and she come in hysterically laughing at
I
that.
did because I couldn't believe he like fucked Purple Aki off of all people because you don't want them on your back. No harm.
I don't give a shit about any of them.
But I'm just saying you don't want them on your back. But again, I wasn't laughing at anything at all that was said.
It was two different timestamps. That was last night. This was from this morning. So they're hours and hours apart. They're about 12 hours apart.
But even still, it just and
Things like that, things like what Dan's just said, though, you know what I mean? He did tell someone to go on live himself. Someone's told him to go on live.
Yeah.
Things like that,
it's not right.
It's not right at all. Regardless to I've got mental health issues, and I know you just said you have, Dan, right? But regardless to you've said it because your mental health's low, or you've said it because someone else has said it, it's still wrong at the end of the day. You took accountability by saying that you shouldn't have said it, but it's wrong, and no one should be saying that because people on this app will go and do it if they're pushed to do it. Do you know what I mean? If someone's if I come in here and I was really fucking low and you told me to go on live myself, right? Then I did it. Then are you going to lose sleep over it? You're not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is what I'm trying to get across. Everyone's saying, oh yeah, he's just said it. No, I reacted to a clip of Canadian Ange and she told me to, and then I said to her to go and do it. So it's not just a random Joe that's been
I'm not saying it's random, but like, it's fair enough admitting that you've said it, you know, you've done it, you shouldn't have done it, it's fair enough, but what I'm saying is things like that shouldn't be said on this app. It's very triggering for people. It shouldn't be said in general. You need to kind of like, all your reactions will cause a reaction for other people. Do you know what I mean? You reacting to what's being said, turning around and telling them to go on live themselves or whatever, right? Then that's going to get a reaction for like everyone's coming to Pearl now for that because Pearl, do you think Pearl should stand away from you? I don't think Pearl should. If Pearl can choose, she's a human being. She can choose who she wants to be friends with or not.
I'm not walking away from anybody. I'm not. Like I said, I know how when the all lap turned against me and people walked away from me, it all but crushed me, and I'm not doing that to Dan. Like I said, but even still, I can't be responsible for what comes out of Dan's mouth in the real life. If it was your friends, if it was your family, if it was you're not going to walk away from in the real life because they fucked up massively, and he knows he's fucked up massively. And I don't agree or condone one little thing that has happened, and I don't.
But there we go again with the hate campaign. All it's been for weeks is trying to isolate me. Oh, everyone should move away from him. Everyone should move away from him. Now, again, I'm not saying any excuses or anything, but me and Joe were split up before Christmas, right? We're now in the first week of February, and I think I've had 10 different communities all going at me at the same time. It's a fucking wonder that I'm still standing. But unfortunately, I'm not going to shy away and cry. Like when I said to them, and I told them weeks and weeks ago, if you recall, please, will you leave me alone? I said, I'm becoming someone that I do not like. I just want to get back to being happy. I said, please leave me alone. I said, well, wipe the slate clean and we'll just all move on from it. I'll forget everything you said and I just won't come for you. They took that as weakness, and then what did they do? They rounded up a bit then, didn't they? And carried on and on and on because they thought that was me being weak. That was me saying you're going to push me too far, and then it's not me that's going to be crying. And now look who's crying now. So it ain't fucking me. And that's on screen record too for them as well.
Dan, can I just say something quickly? Sorry, and this is no hate to you.
Just going on mute for 1 minute.
Okay, Paul. Yeah. This is no hate to you. Just, I know in the past that you've said, like, everyone's responsible for their own mental health, and, you know, we've all said it, and I totally agree with it. Do you not think that you should come off the app for a bit then just to look after yours so that you're not retaliating in such a negative way?
Well, I'm off today. I've said that I'm off, but because this has been mass shared to me, I'm not going to sit there and let people give Pearl the shit for what I've done, so I've had to come back today.
Yeah. It's just a cycle, isn't it, of you getting hurt, you hurting, you getting hurt, and it's just a cycle, and, you know, someone's going to have to break it.
See, I mean, again, Luke, the comments.
Dan, because you're vile, you're horrible.
Oh, shut up, you.
Go down on
Have you heard yourself? Have you heard yourself? Have you heard yourself?
I don't
Have you heard yourself?
Don't even go there. What I am going to say to you is, stop bullying women. You're just a big boy every day. Even before 8 o'clock in the morning, you give women grief every day. I tell you what, I'm going to fire up a ladder. I'm going to get all the women. Right. Yeah, to come in into my life and see how many women you have bullied. I tell you what, go sort your head out and get off the app. Nobody wants you here. Nobody wants you. You're